up? I am Dee Love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please drop down and hit like, subscribe, and share if you care. How are you guys? I miss you all very much. It's been about maybe almost 10 days, almost 2 weeks, but I'm good to go. I've been resting and working hard and doing things. But let me just get right to why we're here today. Hi, Kamisha. Girl, tell me why I had to walk out of work just a little while ago. I had to walk out because I was going to slap the shit out of Darcy this morning. So I'm at my desk minding my business. Supervisor calls me. When you get 5 minutes, can you pop in? So, of course, you know I'm nosy. I can't wait. I pop right in. Hey, Ned. Hey, Reese's. What's up, booze? So I pop right in and shit to see what the supervisor want. Can't be anything because nobody's really been at work lately. What's good? Girl, there's been a letter sent to HR and my supervisor saying that I cursed out the older lady at work. I was cursing at her. Girl, when I tell y'all that I almost exploded in that office, my supervisor was like, calm down. I was like, see, first, I don't like liars, and I damn sure don't like people lying on me. But one thing I am is always a professional. Can I tell y'all in my whole career, my whole work history, I have never had issues with HR. I'm not somebody that's called down to HR for bullshit. If I'm talking to HR, hey, Deshaun, how are you, my love? If I'm called down to HR, it's about my damn vacation days or some shit like that. Like, can I buy an extra week? I'm on healthcare bullshit. It ain't got nothing to do with work-related issues and not being able to behave. So my supervisor wasn't there when this went down. Now, keep this in mind also, because I didn't cuss out the old lady, but I wanted to that day because I was having a personal discussion with another coworker when the old lady came walking up. And as she walked up, I must have said to the girl, that bitch, or something like that. And she was like, oh, no cursing. The old lady, she's in the church. No cursing, no cursing. First of all, I'm motherfucking grown, period. Let's start there. So my supervisor's like, well, they have a strong policy against profanity. Really, bitch? When I hear you cursing all the time? Now, keep in mind, I'm not cursing at anyone. I'm not cursing at any claimants, but I'm an adult. And if I want to say bitch in a personal conversation at my desk on my motherfucking phone, then so be it. That's my business. So what I want them to do is print out the policy on profanity along with the policy on motherfucking harassment. Okay, print that shit out too. So what I did was I shot an email back to HR and I threw this bitch under the bus, ran her over, and set her the fuck on fire. She's playing with the wrong person. It amazes me that this woman can send emails all the time and tell people what she's not going to do because she spends all day watching us. The other funny was I felt really good this morning because we got a new employee and the woman is Black and she's over her too, right? So this bitch don't speak to people when they walk in. I don't speak to her ass at all, okay? But the ladies knew. She didn't know that. So she walks in and she's like, good morning. And that bitch didn't even open her mouth, didn't turn around. But then I think she realized it wasn't one of the normal Black voices. So she turns around and she sees the lady and she like rolled her eyes and got a whole fucking attitude. She probably was like another Black person. So fast forward about 15 minutes, I hear her saying out loud, oh, more friends, more friends. Hello. Yeah, more friends, because she assumes that all Black people who work, we all friends. We all know each other. We're all best friends. But the thing about it, bitch, even if we were, so what? We don't know this woman, but if the job is getting done, who cares? Don't people do that all the time? You hire your peoples, right? But she's a fucking racist. So that's why I emailed HR and I told them I'm going to contact NAACP and I'm going to get me a civil rights lawyer if this shit is not handled. What the fuck are y'all going to do about it? And I broke down everything. And I also at the end, because, I told y'all a few weeks ago when she made that comment and said that, oh, that guy reminds me of someone who would get a gun and come to work and kill his coworker. That shit made me uncomfortable. So I kindly threw that in the email too. Bitch, you got me all the way fucked up if you think that I'm going to play this game with you. I'll get her ass fired and I'm not playing. Not playing. But I really wanted to punch her in the side of her damn head today. I don't understand people who wake up miserable. Like she literally wakes up every morning to come to work to be miserable. to be sad, to fuck with people. That email came from nowhere. And luckily, I have a good memory because this conversation that she's talking about took place like last Wednesday. What the fuck are you talking about? This bitch can't hear you when you call her name at a normal tone, standing 6 feet away from her. She can't hear you talking to her. But you can hear me whispering, talking to a coworker that has nothing to do with you. And then, and I did walk by her like I was on the phone and said, I'll beat her ass. And I will beat her fucking ass. Oh, let me see. I'm getting mad again. Let me calm down. But I don't like people lying on me. That lying, that shit is uncalled for. And it's just crazy because they're allowing this bitch to be a racist. And I'm going to point it out for them. But luckily, we have a new HR person who is younger and in touch with reality. Because I think the reason why she's been able to get away with this is because when you work at places where people have been there for many years, they get comfortable. Or they be like, this is my friend, so I'm going to handle them differently. That's why I don't do that friend shit. Rules are rules. It is what it is. I don't give a damn if I like you or not. But if you wrong, you wrong. So it's just amazing to me that nobody has checked this bitch in all this time. How is it that this crazy bitch is allowed to send emails? And I'm not even lying, y'all. Every day. Every single day. The things that she does, I could never imagine a Black woman being allowed to get away with any of it. How and why is this possible? Why is their response to this bullshit? We'll ignore her. Really? That's what you do? You ignore people who are harassing people and threatening people and creating a hostile work environment? I don't fucking think so. I put all that in the email. I also told them that I'm insulted because keep in mind, these lies that this bitch is sending out is documented because it's sent in an email. So I have to defend myself against her constantly, against lies. But you gotta think on the flip side, y'all, how crazy you gotta be though to come to work every day and that's your intention. Like this woman starts shit at 7:45 in the morning. So another coworker walked in this morning and she was like, "Good morning." And the lady she always speaks to her and she didn't open her mouth and say a word. But at that point, she was mad about the new Black employee. You see what I'm saying? It's just crazy, but this shit is allowed. The rules, there are definitely double standards. Like I said, if she was a Black woman, there is no way they would allow this shit. I just don't see it happening. But I'm going to use the right words and I'm going to call the right people because I don't put up with bullshit like that. I will beat that bitch down in the parking lot. Now, y'all know I'm going to be looking for me another job in the process, too. I don't fuck around like that. They don't pay me enough to put up with this kind of bullshit. And I don't do abuse. I don't do abuse from my man, from my kids, from nobody. Nobody. So why would I come to work and allow some raggedy ass, prune, pale, pink, grapefruit looking bitch to harass me? And I'm telling you, this bitch is all kind of colors. She's like a pink or orange. She's just random colors. I don't know if this bitch is hitting a tanning bed, if she's using that tanning lotion. I'm a combination of the two. I'm not sure why she's orange, pink, and yellow. I have no idea. But no, you're not gonna harass me. Absolutely not. I mean, damn. I mean, I've never let a man abuse me and harass me and do what they want and call me names and do. Then this bitch think what? Cause you white, bitch? Cause we at work? No, 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 no. All right. What time is it? All right, so we got 8 minutes. So what y'all been watching? Y'all seen Kwame Brown versus Hassan Campbell? How unfortunate for Hassan. You know what's crazy about content creators is how people don't watch their videos back. Watch your videos back, man. You can see exactly what you said, what you did, how stupid you looked. You know what I'm saying? Watch your videos back. That's how you learn and correct yourself. I mean, sometimes you just got to watch your videos back to see if you're repeating the same words over and over. But Hassan took his ass. Oh, after Hassan made a video about Kwame, Kwame cussed Hassan out, basically dragged him with his own words. Hassan had the nerve to go back to his channel and make a video and say how he was attacked and nobody would let him talk. When I tell y'all Hassan would not let anybody get a word in edgewise, oh my God. Oh my God. And so Hassan is always representing New York City, and I think that is a huge mistake. It's not that he's representing New York City. He's actually representing Rikers Island. His mannerisms, the way he speaks, and all of that bravado and blah, 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 that's all Rikers Island. That shit ain't got nothing to do with being from New York. Oh, Ned, you saw it? Hilarious. Hilarious. But yeah, he always, oh, I'm on some New York shit and we gangsters and we killers. Now, see, the unfortunate thing about Hassan is that at times Hassan's message, if you could take out all the bullshit, he could, some people could hear what he's saying. But then now he goes out, he does the immature shit. They asked him a question. He was talking about the Black Lives Matter lady. And he like, I don't know her name, but all I know is she eats poo poo. You know, like, dude, did you really just say that? He's so disrespectful. And then he said, yeah, and I'm disrespectful. Hey, Jim, what up? It definitely doesn't. He's a clown. Oh, yes. Okay. Clown, straight clown. So sad for him. But he needs to watch the video back. I left him a message. I'm like, dude, you got to watch the video back. You would not shut the fuck up. You just wouldn't. He just would not. It was very sad to watch how he just crashed and burned. And even Kwame was trying to give him an out, and he just wasn't taking it because he wasn't taking cues. It's just like, damn, just like the majority of men around. The majority of man issues. Something else I wanted to ask y'all about. What did I see? Did y'all see Jay Wilson's prayer washcloths? I must have never seen a prayer cloth before because I don't know. Are they all washcloths? He does listen to speak. No, yeah, right. Hi, Mildred. Welcome, Merce Ratchet. Yes. Jay Wilson and his prayer washcloths. See, I was thrown off a little bit by the fact, I don't know what I thought a prayer cloth was. I guess it would be terry cloth. I don't know. I was thinking it would be the material, a different material, but y'all know I like nice stuff, but it just looked like a washcloth to me. I don't know. And it was hilarious how he was laughing and joking about it. And I'm like, I don't know. Is this a joke? Are they taking this serious? Like, are people going to be really throwing this down and praying under? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Adrian. Welcome, Nisi Poo. Hey, Unfiltered Muffy. No prayer cloths are old school. They're originally like silk. Okay, Jim. So I'm not tripping. I thought so. I was like, well, I was expecting silk. But then I said, maybe I'm wrong because, I haven't been paying attention to things for a while. All right. So I was thinking silk as well. So when we got terry cloth, and I'm like, that's a hand towel. What is this? And then the way the placement of the font kind of threw me off too. But you know what? I could never see the God in that because I really don't see the God in him. So maybe that's why, he clowned. It's a time and a place. Like you can separate both because there are people who love church and who are comedians, but you just got to be careful how far you go. But, good luck to him in the prayer washcloth. Hell, if they're going to pay $15 for him, knock yourself out. I ain't mad. Buy on. Support the brother. Y'all go over there and check him out. He says they come in multiple colors. So get you the Do Jesus prayer cloth. I mean, the Do Jesus washcloth. Okay. The washcloth, hand cloth. Now that's what he should have done. Instead of calling it a prayer cloth, he should have done the Do Jesus towel set. There you go. Yeah, he plays with God to the utmost. Hey, Jackie, welcome, boo. Yeah, he should have did the Do Jesus towel set because it's damn sure a washcloth. It is not a prayer cloth. It is a washcloth. And Jim, I appreciate you for confirming what I already thought, but I thought that maybe I was tripping, because damn. Let's talk about mass shaming, okay? I have been mass shamed, but I guess I was mass shaming people before. So I'm out minding my damn business. I got on my mask and shit. So I'm at the store and I come out and I see two people that I know. And they was like, why are you wearing that mask? That mask is going to kill you before COVID will. You know what amazes me when people have these theories and bullshit? Like they don't think beyond, right? The same way they said, oh no, COVID's going to die in the summer because COVID can't live in heat. But COVID survived in Texas and California and in warm places. So what the hell are you talking about? Like shit just don't make sense, right? So how is it that me covering my face is going to kill me quicker than COVID when people in Asia have always worn masks due to population issues and pollution issues, right? Muslim women cover their face. Different religions, different ethnicities, for whatever reasons, cover their faces. And they're alive and they're well. So what the fuck is the problem with me covering my face? I don't understand. Oh yeah, he's taking calls from motels. Okay, those are more anointed than the ones he had. Yeah. So what is the difference? So if I want to cover my face, what's the big deal? Now here, keep this in mind, y'all. This is the key part of the mass shaming. I told y'all when they said that unvaccinated people could stop wearing their masks. I told y'all the majority of the people that y'all are going to see out are not vaccinated and they're not going to be wearing masks. So these two people, hey, Deanna. So the two motherfuckers who are mass shaming me. So I say to them, well, are y'all vaccinated? They was like, no, don't get that vaccination. So don't get the vaccination and don't wear a mask, huh? So what should I do? Because I mean, damn, if at least if I wasn't going to be vaccinated, I would surely be wearing my mask around other people. You know, people think because it hasn't touched you. Y'all know how the same way people think, oh, well, that didn't happen to me, so it ain't true. No, just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Okay. So people think because they don't really know anybody who died of COVID, or really they don't give a fuck. Because if honestly, I believe if you ask two people you know somebody who's died of COVID. They know somebody that you know that died from it. So, you know, just the fact that people are like, well, you don't need to wear your mask. But bitch, you so when I asked them, are y'all vaccinated? They was like, no. I was blown away. So you mean to tell me that y'all are telling me what I need to do, but y'all bitches are not protecting yourselves? You're not vaccinated and you don't have on a mask? And then I said, then they was like, well, you vaccinated? I was like, yeah, and I'm still wearing a goddamn mask. Go figure. How about that? Mm-hmm. You know, it's double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Because some people gonna die from this COVID. More people are dying, but they're saying now it's the unvaccinated people. So I strongly suggest, hey, Miss Cruiser, good morning, boo. Hey, Nori, what up, baby? Yeah, even if you don't want to get that vaccination, I'm thinking you need to stop listening to other people. You need to do some research yourself and form your own opinion. And really ask two or three other people. Unplug from YouTube or read some articles, but this shit is real and it's really killing people. Some man had to have a damn double lung transplant. And he said, if I had one thing I would say is I wish I would have got that vaccination because it would have stopped the fight. You know, like he would have got sick, but probably not as sick. But hey, viewers of you, me too. Hello, I'm telling you, I don't give a damn. I'm wearing my mask. I was walking in the grocery store and I told y'all it's the nastiest people. It's the people who are not vaccinated and bitches who should be wearing a mask. This man is walking out the grocery store, no mask. A man is walking in. The man who walked out, y'all, I kid y'all not, as soon as he got next to that other dude that was walking in, he sneezed, y'all. He sneezed. I probably would have hit that bastard. For real. This is why I wear my mask. And when I see people who don't have a mask, I go all matrix on your ass. Like, I bend my head back, I bend down, I bob and weave and shit. Like, get out my face. I don't have time for that. So before I go, I have one more thing to tell y'all. So the other night, I was talking to my gay friend on the phone, right? And we started talking about oral sex, right? So I said to him, you know, what's appropriate? How many minutes do you give oral sex? 3 minutes, 8 minutes, you know. Y'all, when he told me 2 to 3 hours, oh my God. I was like, really? No wonder. 2 to 3 hours. I mean, I knew that dudes would have the upper advantage because that's like anybody who's in a same-sex relationship. You have that organ, so you know how it works best. But I'm saying, I felt so, it was just so funny to me because I'm talking about how long you give oral sex, 3 minutes, 8 minutes. A motherfucker said 2 hours. There is no competition to that bullshit right there. That was so hilarious to me. I do not know why, but it was hilarious. Yes, Miss Cruiser, hours. Can you imagine 2 to 3 hours? I'm like, what are you doing all that time? 2 to 3 hours. I was like 3 minutes. You know, hell, shit, 45 seconds, if at all. But I'm saying hours? Oh no. Oh my God, right? That is just unbelievable. Who got hours for that? That is disgusting. But because he was like, I could deep throw and all that, and I figured that because they're dudes. Of course, his neck muscle, damn sure stronger than mine. Of course, and I'm not doing all that. When you see those videos, like they be posting on it, Instagram or where they sending them around, and you see people going all hard, I'm like, that's a dude. Because women ain't really doing all of that. We just not. I mean, I'm sure there are a few, but we're not. They be high, Miss Cruiser. They be high, so we could go on forever. There's no way. That is so disgusting. I would think it would smell at that point. I would think your throat would get dry. I would think you would get hungry. I would think you would fall asleep. I would think you would get bored. I'm just saying that's just too long. My attention span ain't that long for anything, let alone that right there. No way. Them draws are definitely strong. He said, because that's what brought it up, Neck. You said need a neck and back break. Yes. Let me tell you something. He was saying that his neck, and he was like, oh, my back and everything is sore. And I was like, why? And that's when he told me why. Yeah, they be smoking that shit, though. They smoke that PCP shit, and I guess it's like cocaine. Y'all ever heard when people do cocaine, they can go on for hours? Yeah, or maybe they use some, what you call it, Viagra's. I don't know. But nope, that's too long. 3 hours? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't even want to have sex for 3 hours. I'm going to be real with you. I like a solid, good 17 to 25 minutes. We good. I don't need all that extra shit. I mean, what are we doing for 3 hours? No, ma'am. All right, y'all pray for me. I have to go back to work. Y'all pray that that racist bitch stays away from me. Google moderator deleted my damn comment on my community board. I did call her a racist ass bitch, but they erased it. But that's okay. I'm just gonna stay away from him. Yeah, he's just limp. Girl, he said he ain't. He said it's a monster. Yeah, he said it's one of the biggest ones he ever seen, and that he can't even deep throat that one. So he claims it's all to that. So, but I don't know. I ain't never been on them kind of drugs that they doing. So, And like I said, what, you passed out? Why are we going on for hours and hours and hours? It couldn't be good. I don't know. All right, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to the hellhole. Hopefully, I don't have to choke nobody or karate chop nobody. True that. Ew, that's even worse, Deanna. Big don't mean hard. Good grief. Big don't mean they know what to do with it either. That's another tragedy. No wonder I'm single. I don't stand a chance. Jackie, me either, girl. That's what I told him. That's why it was so hilarious to me. When I tell you I was bent over laughing at that shit, I mean, 2 hours, 3 hours. What? Please. I said, we ain't doing that shit. That's why I'm single. I said, there's no comparison. Mm-mm. Y'all go ahead with that, honey. You need 3 hours of oral. You on your own. Sorry. That's just crazy. I mean, you don't have anything. Isn't there something else you need to be doing? But I guess when you obsessed with somebody. Yeah, he's lacking. He's a fucking people pleaser. He always telling me I'm mean, but I don't give a shit. I'm not a people pleaser. That's not what I do. So I guess he be trying to please him and make him want him and change his mind. I don't know. Yeah, that's a day's work, right? In 3 hours and you didn't get paid or anything. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking even hookers have a limit of like 20 minutes. Instagram models, they're not giving you head all day and night. You get a few minutes and you gotta go. You gotta go. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Let me get back to work. I will get with y'all later. Probably not, because well, yes, I will, because I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing tonight. I don't give a damn. All right, so I'll see y'all later. Let's meet up. I'm gonna write up some topics. We'll talk about Kwame and Black Girl Magic versus Black Girl Tragic. Y'all, if you don't know my stance on that, I feel like Black Girl Magic is just a damn hashtag that's been thrown out there to distract people and make you believe that Black girls' lives are so much better than the Black man's, and that's just to cause further divide, and that's some bullshit. Okay, so we'll talk about that lady later. He must just like the peak. Some dudes just love being down there. Oh God, he likes this dude. He's obsessed with this dude. And the weird shit was he sent this dude a text the other day, and he goes, "I don't want to hang out with you anymore because Every time I'm with you, no, because when I was with somebody else, all I could do was think about with you and da da da. So he sent this to him in a text. Now keep in mind the dude is on the down low, right? So I was like, why the fuck did you send him that text? Like, he's not gonna respond to that. So for like a day, why he ain't responding? I'm like, would you? Because that's confirming that he's dealing with you on some level. And you know, the thing about is he's like, oh, he's bisexual. I'm like, he's not bisexual. If he's letting you suck his dick, like he's not bisexual. What are you talking about? He's gay. I don't give a damn who he got kids with. But he's obsessed with him. So I think he thinks if he gives him head until he passes out, maybe he'll come out of the closet and want to be with him for real, you know. But I told him what he should do is just wing it. Just yes, Jim, two dudes, girl. Just when you're with him, you're with him. And that's what most people need to do. Instead of trying to put a label on a relationship, when you're with the person, you're with them because they're obviously coming by to hang out with you. You want a label and a crown and shit. Move along. You're never going to get that. And he's definitely never going to get that because they both are liars. And that other one, he undercover, disgusting. But I told y'all before, whenever y'all around a dude and they got a weird smell, it's a weird smell. You'll know what I'm talking about when you smell it. You'll be like, what's that smell? That's strange. It's dick. Dick on their breath and on their hands and shit. What the fuck are you stopping for? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, a little road rage. Yeah, it's dick on their breath. You got to be careful. Dick on their breath and hands. It don't smell the same. Men shouldn't be smelling like that. All right, I'm out. Let me drive before I have to run the bitch off the road. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Deuces.